Damn, it's rainy as hell. Hmm. No, it's too damn rainy. Hello, love. How you doing, darling? Shit. Oh, I'm doing good. Hello, Diane. Hello, darling. Love Johnny on the spot, isn't you? You crazy, love. What kind of day you had, Miss Diane? Hello, Stephen. How you doing? Welcome in, Mr. Mobang. It's always a ladies' night, Mobang. Me and you both got enough sense to say yes, dear, and no, dear. Well, I guess I ate about the most unhealthy things I could eat today. Hello, Amy. How you doing, girl? I went and bought a damn pizza and breadsticks. Ate half of it for lunch and ate the other half for supper. Yeah, there you go, Mobang. We got to teach these youngsters something about this. Hello, Miss Janice. How you doing, girl? half asleep in the middle of the day over there. Yeah. Yeah, and Ben's ain't but me and Rocky here. I guess you can tell who that is. Wow. Rocky's on his good behavior. He got in trouble today. He woke me up this morning. I was laying on my back, and he'll jump up and punch with his front feet when he's playing with you. I was laying there. I guess he wanted me to get up, and he reared up and punched and hit me right in the ribs. When I got my breath back, I did some ugly talking to him. Hey, Drew. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I was worried about you. Hadn't heard nothing from you, and nobody knew how you were doing. Well, how's everything going, Drew? Hello, cat. Hmm. It was cold here today. Well, not cold, cold, but it's cold enough for me. Oh, you finally got around to me, huh, cat? I was going into town on that bike this morning about 10:30. I had to run the VA right quick, and I had a leather vest on. I turned around and came back to the house and put a leather jacket on. It was nippy. But if you got all the critters around your Tim, they y'all having that little meetup at your place or somewhere close to you? Yeah, Thursday we're supposed to get quite a bit of rain. Ooh. And I guess about what we got coming Wednesday. Well, you in your RV or you in your van, G? Is it? Hello, Sunfish. How you doing? How you like the van, G? We've had a little rain here, but we really don't have an access. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, it would have to be that way for me. I mean, you can make it in a regular van. You just got to spend a lot of time outside. When I built that square drop, G, I did something that worked pretty good, and you might try it. Is I had a good smooth floor in it, and I took and bought a office chair. You know, it had rollers on the bottom of it, and that made all the difference in the world because I could move around in that thing and not have to stoop over to walk around. Wow, and we got a little sprinkle down here, Sunfish. You dashing tonight? Hello, Ann Jake. Yeah, I know that watershed needs it. Ebonite, huh? Miss Ann J, what you been up to? Hmm. Now, Sunfish, that old water started coming up in them lakes. The fishing ought to get good. Yeah, it makes all the difference in the world. You can just sit down and scoot around in that thing, and if you get to looking around, they've got some of those office chairs that are recliners. It's got a foot piece to come out on them. Them old catfish like that high water. Ooh, hush, Kathleen. I got a sweet tooth tonight, and I don't have anything sweet around here. Soft drink, I get tired of them. Hello, Miss Michael Ann. How you doing, girl? I'm gonna write myself a note right now to see if I can't find that advertisement on that high top. Gee, if you want to come on up, or anybody else, y'all pop up here. Hello, River. How you doing, bud? Here we go on the food again. There's an old Western deal about the donuts. That somebody make donuts, and that them cowboys would ride for 150 miles to get some donuts. No, I ain't gonna do it. I bet you on them trail drives and stuff where they didn't. About the only thing that they could get hold of and carry was peaches. So they claim they'd make a Dutch oven peach cobbler if you had a real good cook. But otherwise, it was beans and whatever. Ooh, that sounds good, Ann. Y'all making me hungry, and I just got through eating. I think they could get the canned peaches then. You know, the cannon's been around a long time, a lot longer than I thought it had been. Yeah, it is, Janice. They'll have to explain to you what it is, but I just know it's good. What's wrong, Michael Ann? Yep, that's the trouble. Ron hits too many munchies. How old is he, Diane? He's coming home from college. He's that age. You can't fill him up. Yep. They got two hollow legs at that age. You know, somebody got 4 or 5 kids now. I feel sorry for them. I don't see how in the world they feed them. I can't believe what I spend on groceries just me by myself. 3 hollow legs, huh? All right, I ain't going there. You mean you got them spoiled, cat? Man, I haven't had one of those in years.
Howdy, y'all.
Howdy, y'all. What do you say, Mr. Kenny?
Oh, I just got up not too long ago.
Damn, you're getting lazy. Used to you'd go 3 or 4 days without sleeping. Now you,
I got I slept from about 4 o'clock until just a few minutes after 12:30 a.m. I haven't been up long.
yeah, that's the
About
truth.
4 o'clock yesterday evening.
Wow, that's the truth, cat. If you're working outside and putting a lot of exercise. You gotta have some food now.
Hey, R Bing with G. Hey, River Sticks. Hey, Diane Phoenix. Cat and Jay. everybody in the chat, Amy, Michael Ann. Mike Ann, I want to let you know that I did go back and watch the replay of your live stream that you did Sunday. I watched it yesterday. Hey, Janice. And but I could not leave a comment. The comments was turned off. To let you know that I watched it. But I did give you a thumbs up on it. That was a good live stream. And those tarts that you made looked like they were going to be delicious.
Well, that's all they're talking about now, making bear claws and pies and cakes. And you get on this channel and just listen to these women talk about cooking and gain weight. You don't have to eat nothing.
And it also said when I clicked on it that the live chat session was disabled. You couldn't even see the live chat. It also said that as well. So I don't know.
How long ago was that thing posted?
Well, she did it Sunday around 3:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I just watched it yesterday around about, I guess, about 12 o'clock or so, I guess.
Well, yeah, a lot of the time it takes up to 2 days for that live chat to show up.
Usually, most videos that I've or live streams that I watch, usually by the next day, it's usually up. Usually,
I've had some of mine not come up for a couple of days, so I think that happens.
Hey, kicking at Country Scott.
Hello, kicking. Well, I tell you what, that's something that I don't really have any close folks around here. And you sort of miss them holidays when everybody gets together and all the food, more food on the table than you can think about eating. What have you been getting into today, Kenny? I know you done got a nap, so you.
I've been pretty much catching up on people's videos, live streams that I haven't got to watch yet, and just hanging around here at the house. I was actually waiting for a guy to come on my yard yesterday, and he actually came and mowed my yard, and I think I finally found somebody that I can really depend on to take care of it, because most people I've had in the past, they've said that they'll be back, but then I never see them again.
Yeah. Well, do you have any good dreams, or you just sleep?
I just sleep. I don't even know what I even do in my sleep, really, to be honest.
Yeah, some of them old timers were some hellacious cooks. Woo!
Hey, Ellsworth Carl.
Oh man, anytime kicking. We need to come up on this one some.
He's usually. Okay, that's fine.
You're in the right chat now, cooking.
Well, he's usually working, so that's one of the reasons why he. What video was that, Ellsworth, Carl?
Hey, Carl. How many?
Did you just put out a new video, Ellsworth, Carl? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ron.
I was just gonna ask Kat how many loaves of bread she gonna make tomorrow.
Good night, Kat. I see you're going to bed.
50 loaves. Wow.
50 loaves of bread. That's a lot of bread and a lot of carbs. Oh, that video. Okay, yeah, I thought that was a pretty neat video. I was thinking that boy's really enjoying that.
Okay, G. Well, your signal may not be stout enough. You may have to try it again here in a few minutes. You know you're welcome up here anytime. Just grab it and come on up.
But
you know the only bad thing about this live and getting up here with you every night?
What's that?
I go and do these other live streams, and
yeah.
the first thing out of their mouths, here come trouble. You getting me a bad reputation. Yeah, that's good. G gets his act together. He'd probably be on Saturday night, but I'll be on Sunday night. If everything comes together and I go to that Oregon meetup, I just wonder if I'll carry a laptop and stuff with me, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a live every night. What's that? Yeah. Well, Kenny's famous for his laughing. You can't help but laugh when Kenny laughs. Kenny laughs, the whole world laughs with him. Ain't that right, number 10?
And usually.
Mm-mm-mm. I haven't made any bread in a while. I need to do that. Yeah, he got wound up there last night. I don't even remember what he got wound up about.
It was when it was when Crystal had come up and talked about something. I can't remember what it was.
I ain't no telling what come up with Crystal.
I can't remember what it was myself, but it cracked me up, and that's when I lost it.
Probably all three of us, William. Well, dang. Smiley face nipple covers didn't help? That's interesting. Yeah, I think it had something to do with swamp ass, Janice. Kenny wear Google out nowadays.
I that I think that was the night before. I think
Yeah.
that was when we was gonna go raid right after his live. He went to go raid scratching semi scratching Ernie.
Yeah. Ernie funny. Well, that one night I went in there and I got him cracking up.
I watched it. I was like, man, it didn't take much to get him cracked up.
Just hit him funny, I guess. Hey, old Daniel. How you doing? That's a new name.
He's actually been connected. I met Daniel through Magnificent Germany with Darian, and he lives, if I remember correctly, he lives over in Germany, if I remember correctly. I don't remember what part of Germany, but he can correct me if I'm wrong. Please do.
I'm going to do my best to, G. I need to take a little trip anyway. I may take a couple weeks, 3 weeks or something like that and make a loop. Did you know it's closer to Paula's meetup in Canada from where I live than it is to Oregon?
Oh, okay. You live in California. Okay. I just remember I just remember meeting you through Magnificent Germany with Darian's channel, and yeah, I met quite a few German people just from Darian's channel, actually.
Where I live most of my life, I ran that steel shop, so I did a lot of work for the local farmers. And we had one community that was just to the north of us that was all German people. And then we had another community that was to the west of us, and they were all Czechoslovakians. And I guess they just came in there and started little settlements. And then we had another one that was Polish people. And we had another one that was Italian people, and they were all just like little towns all their own, you know. It was funny how different you dealt with them. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. I never did go watch that deal on Sean.
Are we talking about the Bungee Smugglers?
Yeah.
Where Michael Ann, Crystal, Call Me B got up in a see-through bikini type outfit.
Mm-hmm. They said Sean lost it. Oh, you gonna be just like me. Can it?
I just don't know if my heart could stand it.
Paul, you might be like me. I ran across one of my ex-wives here 2 or 3 years ago. And she popped off something and said, "Yeah." I said, "You just gonna be a dirty old man." And I said, "Hell, I was a dirty young man. Ain't no reason to change now."
Well, keep it up, haven't I?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I try not to advertise, though.
Sometimes an advertising pays. Yeah, I don't know if Ava's gonna want me and Mo Bang back in there again.
I got it. They're saying hello to you, Dad.
Oh, hello, hello. I can't believe I'm awake this early.
Well, I think me and you fell asleep about the same
Well, I
time.
fell asleep about 8. Woke
Oh.
up about 12. I said after. I just happened to hear my phone go buzz. Said, hey, I'm dead. Charge me up.
Yeah, that's good news, Carl.
I had to have a little bit of.
Hello, Miss Rhonda Hawkins. How you doing, girl? Kenny,
Huh?
this is my daughter.
Hey, Rhonda. Nice to meet you.
She crazy.
Oh, Ron Jr. left for a minute.
She crazier than I am.
Oh, no. Don't, don't tell me.
Yeah, Rhonda, don't believe nothing they say about me in here now. She's a sweetie, that's for sure. Yeah. She bound to took after her mama to be that sweet. It sure didn't take after me. Your crew doing all right, babe? Hello, Lillian.
Hey, Lorraine and Lillian. Oh, congratulations, Ron. I see
What?
you made it finally to 300.
Yeah, I finally did.
You're at 301, it says. Let's hope they stick.
Well, it made it. Uh, made 300 before, and then it lost it, and then it came back again. I didn't know it was at 301.
We'll see. Well, that's what it says on my end here. Let me try to refresh here and see what I get when I refresh. But yeah,
Well, but besides blowing a knee out and breaking 3 ribs, everything else been all right, darling.
I hear you say you still riding that bike.
Oh yeah,
Well, how you stand it with those ribs?
very careful. You don't hit the bump.
I would think it'd be. I think it'd be.
Shake you up like going through a mild earthquake.
I would think it'd be kind of almost impossible to do.
Oh, it just I can't sit still. I got to be doing something. Yeah, I got some really good kids. They, like I say, they didn't take after me. I don't think. Never gave me much trouble. Looking over anything ain't good when you bust them ribs. Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine how painful that is.
Breaking them ribs is funny. If you cough or you sneeze, it hurts like heck.
Oh yeah.
You'll be holding it, but then it gets funny, and you'll get to laughing at yourself. That that makes it worse yet, man.
It even hurts to laugh, don't it?
That's why I
You have
don't
your
go back to work.
arm wrapped up around them ribs and be on the ground rolling, just laughing your butt off.
Oh, God. I'm seeing a picture of that now, brother. I'm seeing a picture of that now in my mind.
Yeah.
And you can't help but laugh seeing somebody else do that. I mean,
Yeah.
it
It's crazy. You can't stop.
just.
I ain't gonna answer that. Maybe sometimes in the morning I get up, I'm 110, and sometimes I'm 20. So that just all depends on the day.
Night, Anjay. Um,
Behave, fairy dust.
I um, William wants to know: Would you try peaches and triple vanilla cake with extra frosting on it?
Not me.
Huh?
I said, not me.
Not you. Hmm.
Yeah, I
Hey,
know.
William, if you tried to send me a picture, it didn't come through. All it came through was those words.
Yeah, and see, you're still a teenager to me. Damn, it don't seem like she's that old. She's my oldest one. Yeah, you can come on here in here anytime. Yeah, well, I just got through with one too. We're not but 10 days apart on them birthdays. You gonna have a big shindig, celebrate 58. Oh, that little one got you wrapped around his finger as bad as that other one does, Rhonda. I can't call her Rhonda. That don't sound right. Where y'all going camping at? You're the older one, Lillian. Yeah, that's just part of it. Yeah, I did, Janice. She turned out to be a sweetheart, though. She's a good kid that's grown up. And one thing about it, I don't do it, but something happened that I needed some help for. I know I get hold of her, she'll be here. And that's always good to know. They gonna get me fat on there, Rhonda. They talking about all this sweet stuff they're cooking. Bear claws and pies and cakes and stuff.
Bear
Put
claws.
5 pounds
What?
back on me.
What in the world's bear claws?
That's them things on the end of a bear leg.
I don't even think that'd be too appetizing on me.
It's like a sort of a king size donut with different stuff in it.
Oh, okay.
Now, Kicking, you go to telling her that, she ain't gonna believe nothing else you say.
Sound like honey buns.
Oh, it's kind of like honey buns? Okay.
Kind of like that, except that they're a different flavor. Some of them have a cream filling now.
Mm-hmm. What's he doing?
Oh, he's telling me that those bear claws is like kind of like honey buns.
Yeah, something similar.
This shape's a little funnier. Like I said, a lot of them are cream filled.
Why they call it bear claws? Does it look like a bear's claws?
That's what they look like.
Okay.
Well, they got like scratch marks on the top of them that are cut into it, like a bear scratched it. You got grooves in it, you know.
Okay. Kicking and Country says, Ken, I know you've had a bear claw as much as coffee as you drink. Nothing goes better with coffee than a bear claw. Well, I've had honey buns and donuts and stuff, and cookies with coffee and things like that. So, yeah. So, but Dad says he doesn't think he's ever bought me a bear claw.
Mm.
I may have to go to the store today and see if I can find something See if I can find that.
Yeah, baby, you have a good night. Get everybody a hug for me.
Good night, Rhonda. I'd say if I Google bear claw, it'd probably come up as a picture of an actual bear claw.
Yeah.
So you looked up dessert cake called bear claw.
I had to go to VA this morning to pick some stuff up. I was coming back, and there's a Jack and Jill donut shop on the way back, and I thought, man, I got my mouth ready for some of those donuts. I pulled in there and they were closed. That burning.
Okay. Thanks, William. I see the picture of it. I see why they call it a bear claw now because it actually does look like a bear claw. It's like it's like a glazed. It's like a glazed donut that looks like an actual in the shape of a bear claw. So I see why now. But yeah, I've had donuts and stuff, but I don't think I've ever had one in that shape.
Mm. Well, you know, me and you might ought to go into the pastry business, Kenny.
Pastry?
Yeah, cooking pastry, you know, donuts and stuff like that.
Yeah, but thing is, I'd be wanting to try every one of them that I make.
You could sell a bunch of them if you make them look like a boob.
Oh Lord.
You'd still be eating all of
Oh Lord.
them. Can it have icing from ear to ear?
Okay, bear claw Danish. Okay. Yeah, I've had Danishes, but the ones that I've had have not been in the shape of a bear claw, though.
They usually come in a singular pack, like a hostess cake and stuff.
Yeah.
Irrigated cake and hostess cake.
But yeah, I'd probably tear that up in no time with some coffee.
They're pretty good. I like the ones that they'll put all the nuts and stuff on top of, you know. They put walnuts and pecans and, you know, just sprinkle that stuff all over them. That sure helps. Put some more flavor to them. I tell you what, William, I don't think that there's anything you put bacon on it that don't help. Yeah, we used to have had some people I know that make them party cakes. You know, it got to be yeah, people got to ordering those cakes, and a pretty good looking little old gal. So she went up there and took a belly dancing class. And so you could hire her to come to a birthday party, you know, and give the whoever having a birthday a hard time. And that worked pretty good until the wives would be hiring her to come up there and do a belly dance, and the guys would enjoy it too much, and they'd get jealous. So that didn't last too long. Mhm. You wonder how people come up with all these ideas. On some of those cakes are they got details in them that's just out of this world. Let me look up something here.
Yeah, I was raised on that saying too, William. Don't knock it till you at least try it. Now I did a yesterday. I did a comparison video between liverwurst and liver cheese, because a lot of people had never heard of liver cheese, and I dedicated to, especially over in Germany, I dedicated it to all my German friends over there, and some Canadian friends as well. For the ones that's never heard of liver cheese or liverwurst. So, but yeah, it was pretty good. I gave them both a 10. So I've been eating liver cheese ever since I've been able to had teas and able to sit up and eat food on my own. But yesterday, I think, was the very first time I'd ever had liverwurst. No, I actually had them separate, William. I didn't mix them together. Although it probably wouldn't be bad, because I will say that the liver cheese has a little bit more flavor than the liverwurst. The liverwurst has a milder taste, but it's still good though.
Yeah, G, are you still in here? Put something in the chat if you are.
Yeah, he's in there.
Yeah, I was looking here on these high tops. Let me see if I can find it again. Go to hightopscamperize.com, and they got high tops listed from $1,200 to $1,500, and I don't know what they're charging. It says installation kits too. I don't know what they charge to put them on there, but I knew there were some of them I'd seen advertised like that.
Actually, how you spell worst, Arving, with G? This type of worst is WURST. That's how it's spelled. But yeah, I mean, I like now river sticks. I've never had or heard of goose liver before. I've never had that.
That's expensive.
Dad says that stuff is expensive. I don't know. So
that's for rich people.
He says that's for rich people. He said,
Pate.
I've never had it, so I would try it though.
If you had your own goose to kill, maybe.
Oh, are you saying? Oh, okay. So you're saying that liverwurst that I had? I don't know how you pronounce that name. I know it's German, but I don't know how you pronounce it. Uh, so you're saying that that liver that was actually goose liver?
One we had was pork liver and salt and bacon.
The it had more of a it had pork liver on it.
Pork liver and bacon.
Pork liver and bacon. Ron Swagger? I'm assuming.
Something like that.
Yeah, I'll try to go back and find it and email it to you, G.
Yeah, our other thing, goose liver put on the table is special parties and stuff like that for people that uh, are a little more affluent. They have special dress up balls and stuff like that. And so pate and caviar.
Good night, Arvin with G. Hope your shoulder and arm gets better. Well, I've learned how to. I've learned a few things on how to speak German just by watching those German YouTube channels that I watch and learning from them. Actually,
Yeah, Lillian, I am feeling better about it. You still cough or sneeze or laugh real hard or something, it'd get to you. But other than that, I'm on the way. I can keep this stupid dog from jumping on me. Did I tell you what he did, Kenny?
We heard, brother.
he jumped on you again, didn't he?
Yeah, he jumped on my chest when I was asleep this morning.
Yeah.
Both them front paws right in them broke ribs.
Mm.
Yeah, that's more than
I
I said.
bet that, I bet that woke you up in a hurry.
Ooh, he knew he'd done messed up, boy. He left. Hey, T, how you getting along?
Hey T, a lot of people don't like liver, but I I think it's pretty good myself, especially with some liver and onions. I love liver and onions, chicken livers and onions, beef liver and onions, pork liver and onions.
Yeah, Kenny, the other night when I was had them ribs broke fresh, well, Kenny was jacking with me. He was making me laugh, and he was laughing, and he's sadistic as hell. And the
Uh,
And
more he said, the more he said the boy said hush, and the more I laughed.
What a buddy.
It was cracking me up. Just
Yeah, it was cracking me up too, literally. As long as I don't laugh real hard now, it's not too bad.
Must be getting on 2 o'clock. It's starting to get into laughing now, Ron.
yeah, it's 2 o'clock that time, but it's only 1 o'clock. Yes.
Well, I know, but I'm saying though, this time y'all usually wake me up.
At least this is when
I
Kendra
would.
in.
I wouldn't put liver and chocolate syrup. No, I'll pass on that, William. That don't even.
Oh man.
That don't even sound. That concoction
Nope,
don't even
nope.
sound good.
I just
Sorry.
put hot fudge coffee and stuff.
That just turned my dad's coffee into something here and that.
I tell you what,
That-
my mom could fix liver, and she wouldn't put any onions on it, but she'd make brown gravy with it and over white
Now
rice.
that I would try.
Yeah, that,
The brown gravy, yeah.
that was good. But
Yeah, T, that is. That's always him in the background. Yeah.
they most of them, the way they fix them with the onions and stuff on them, I don't like it.
Now,
Right.
yeah. Now, river sticks, I've never had it with mushrooms and onions together. No. I've always had it with onions. But I've never tried it with mushrooms. But that it does sound like it'd be something I'd try.
Yeah, Paul's just hoping that Kendra come back in. Yeah, he missed it the other night when she come in here in that see-through bikini.
Everybody saying hello to you, Dad.
He didn't hear what I said, did he?
Yeah, I did.
Damn, you sure got
Bikini.
He's talking about the
I
see-through.
just got a picture of that in my brain.
He just got a picture of that in his brain about that see-through bikini.
You didn't know you could draw that good, did you, Paul?
Uh,
Yeah, Kendra ain't came back since we got to teasing her so bad the other night.
Scott says, tell Peppa to give us a line of my ding-a-ling.
my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. Oh, I like to play with my ding-a-ling.
If you want to get Kenny laughing, Paul, just sing that with dingleberries instead of dingaling.
That's what it was.
I'd be afraid Chuck will come back and haunt me if I change it.
No, William.
Oh, Lord.
You think a lot of people know what that is.
What is?
Ding-a-ling.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a yo-yo.
I guess you could use it for that.
I mean, seriously, because it's because that's what it's thinking about.
I mean, that's what they called them when I was growing up.
That's what they call. That's what they call. That's what they called those things when Dad was growing up. Was was That's it. A dingling.
Did you Google that too?
Um,
I mean, I could be wrong about the toy, but that's what we always were told when we were growing up and playing with yo-yos. If they had,
and there's a
balls
line
or,
in that song, my dingling song, it's talking about uh, uh, on a string, a toy, and I know a yo-yo is on a string, so yeah.
Yeah. How long's the string, Guinea?
I don't know.
it can reach about 3 feet.
Dad says it can reach about 3 feet. I hadn't played with a yo-yo in a good long while. It's been it's it's been a good long while.
Them things used to be popular. Yo-yos and tops and
Yeah, and
Slinkies.
slinkies.
yeah.
And also fidget spinners.
Oh, I hate those things.
A what?
The fidgets.
There's a toy called a fidget spinner.
Oh yeah, okay. Now they haven't been around all that long.
They were popular for just a little while, but somebody just
Once you was swimming across Turtle Creek, man, them snappers all around my feet. It was kind of hard to swim across that thing with both hands.
it was tough and so to speak that way.
Scott, Scott.
Yeah, that's
Mm-mm.
that thing on participle.
I'm not going there, Lillian.
But it says I have a fidget spinner. It's not very entertaining or enjoyable.
No comment.
King of
Thank
the Country says that's what the song says. Ask Papa.
What was that? What?
Talking about my dangling.
Yeah, what about? Says what?
uh, he just says, "Well, your dogs."
He must be having a good dream.
He must be laughing at something. What was Scott saying about what?
um, How do you know they're talking about yours, Kenny?
He's sitting there dreaming about dingling.
Oh Lord.
Have you been practicing any?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Well, you gonna try it tonight, or you gonna let it slide? You ain't never gonna make it tonight. I can tell you that right now.
Hey Moju. Yeah, I'm having a hard time explaining. Yeah.
Damn, you thinking hard.
Um Oh Lord.
What you grinning about?
Um Ding dongs and ho hos. What?
Ho-hos. You gonna have to Google that.
Okay. That's two things Scott says that's two things you don't put together, Kitty. Fidgeting with your tingling.
Oh? Oh.
If I can find it, and Victoria May comes on now, she has her karaoke, and I can find the song that I will. The people been asking me to sing that again, and if uh, if uh, if I get on Victoria's tonight, I'll do that. I'll do that in karaoke. That'll be
Yeah.
one of my karaoke songs.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He needs to rephrase that. You don't. You don't need to get on Victoria. You need to get on
On
Victoria.
the show, on the show. Lord have mercy. Get your mind out of the gutter, brother.
Well, you knew what the hell I was talking about.
Well, I don't mess with other men's wives.
he don't mess with other man's
Wives or girlfriends.
wives or girlfriends.
Well, hell, Kendra's married.
Not that I know of.
No, she's not. She's actually single.
Is she?
She actually said that she's actually enjoying the single life. Actually,
Hello,
so
son.
yeah, I remember her saying that a long while back. Yeah, she is single.
It don't never get too quiet around here with that dog. I'm glad he don't fart as much as he snores.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm sort of partial to being single too, Lorraine. Well, kicking, did it work?
Mine over here is asleep, so she's over there asleep in her bed. She was until I said something.
You know, she didn't show when they got together. I hope he come got together.
No, I've been single for a long time now, Sean. Hell, there ain't no way that I can not be single. Ain't a woman alive put up with me. I'm damn used to doing what I want to do when I want to do it. How in the hell you say that?
Hey, Tom, Girl City.
Ooh, that's a mouthful.
Welcome in, Tom, Girl City. I met her through the Astute Tourist, Jimmy.
You what?
I met her through another channel called the Astute Tourist.
Oh, okay.
Jimmy, do you know that channel?
Yeah, I've seen it. Oh, me. Well, I haven't got to 20 years yet.
Yes, I will, William, when I get to the hey Van Life, hey Van Life biker. I will when I get on the cruise. When I see her on the cruise, I'll give it to her then.
Yeah, Kenny gets around, but if you notice, nearly everybody he knows are ladies.
Huh?
Huh?
Do what?
I said, you get around and you know a lot of people, but about 90% of them are ladies.
Always been that way, brother.
Not everybody's ladies now.
Yeah, you just chip off the old block, huh?
It's a soft pen to that William had sent to give to Lorraine with travel and special abilities. It's like one of them. Yeah.
He can't do it tonight, Sean. He won't get past 5 tonight if he goes to counting down. How about you, Kenny? You gonna give it a shot?
No.
What do you mean, no? You're not even gonna try? I bet I'd make a bet that you ain't gonna get past 5 tonight. I'll bet you $1 that you can't get past 5. If you do, if you get past 5, I'll give you $1 at the first meetup we meet at.
What are you talking about? Laughing?
Yeah, give me the count and then give me the count backwards and not laugh for 1 minute.
I thought he said just count to 5.
Well, sometimes he don't make it to 2.
Yeah, I know.
Even if I go the other way, if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
But that ain't backwards.
Do what?
I said,
That
you
ain't
could
backwards.
But that's not backwards though. They want me to count backwards.
987654321.
Come on, Kenny. Hell, he ain't gonna get to one.
Yeah.
Does that help?
Yeah, I'll give it to her when I see her on the cruise in October, William. So which ain't too far away, so we're already into the 5th month already.
I thought it was too late to plant potatoes, Van Lie. They trying to help you count, Kenny.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Oh man, only one of them.
Oh, you could get to 5. Yeah, you do it again, you won't get to 3 this time. Oh, no, 7. You won't. I bet you won't get to 7 this next time.
Oh. I hear your dog snoring in the background.
Yep.
He's passing gas.
It's a he.
I didn't know what I said.
You said she.
Oh,
He's a snoring little dude. He's a good little old dog, though.
He thought your dog was passing gas.
He'll be doing that, too. Get a rhythm going. He does. He's going outside.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We don't put our taters in the ground until May. Some around here plant earlier, but we have lost so much from freezing and thawing that I just as soon wait.
we always put ours. We always put ours out in January.
What, potatoes?
Mm-hmm.
When you grew potatoes in the garden?
When we grew potatoes,
Yeah.
we always planted in January.
When Dad said that Dad said when they used to grow potatoes that they would plant theirs in January.
Well, what the problem is?
I think you froze, Ron. You froze, Ron. And he's gone.
He'll be back in.
He's froze.
Yeah, Pap always planted his in January, and we always harvest them in August.
He's froze. Well, anyway, yeah, he said his Papa always. King in the Country said January here the ground is still froze like rotten. LOL.
Well, I don't know, but that's when he turned. We'd harvest in August,
They'd harvest in August.
and then he'd replant in January after, in October. Usually about October, the end of September, October, he turned the ground over, plowed it and everything, and refertilized and all that stuff. And then in January, he took the buds, the buds that we'd cut up, he took them out and replanted for the next year's crop. And by the end of May, first part of June, we had fresh potatoes and just let them grow throughout stuff. And somewhere in there, about February or so, we planted our corn. And they grew on the same patch as the potatoes.
Yeah, the potatoes down here, it gets too hot for them pretty quick.
Yeah, he knows that, Van Life He knows that different temperatures exist in different parts of the world. Yeah. Van Life Biker was asking if you knew that different temperatures.
Well, I know, but I mean, if it wasn't pouring down rain or pouring out snow, if the weather was pretty, then that's what he did.
King in the Country is wondering where you was raised at.
I was raised right here in Kingsport, Tennessee.
I thought you was raised in Fort Benning, Georgia.
No, that's where I was born. But my first 5-6 years was right here in Kingsport.
His first 5 years was
and
in.
Every year after that, my summers from the time school got out till school started again was here in Kingsport. That's when we did all our farm work that had to be done. But we cut the grass and everything. We had to use size to cut the field, the grass and everything. And that's how I spent my summers. Cutting 3 acres of bush and swapping hogs.
It's been crazy weather this year. It's been colder here late in the year than it has in a long time.
Yeah.
We haven't had a frost in, I don't know, probably a month or so. But, boy, I tell you what, we planted that big garden and we rotilled it 4 or 5 times, kill all the weeds. And you talk about screwing up. We went in and put about 6 inches of compost over that whole garden and plowed it in. All we did is plant a damn weed bed. Man, them weeds went crazy. I guess it was in that compost, and it's about need to start over. The best plants I've got going, like lettuce and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I took some 4-wheeler tires and turned them on the side,
Yeah.
filled them up full of dirt and compost, and boy, that lettuce and stuff is growing in them tires like you wouldn't believe. Mm. Yeah, see, I think right here, we're at about 200 foot van life. You got about 3,800 foot on us. What do they claim? Every 1,000 foot you go up at 10 degrees or something like that. Well, depending on what you plant here, you can plant stuff year round. It might get froze back some, but
For 10 or 12 years, I lived in Michigan. Yeah, about 10 years. From 1955 to 1965, we lived in Michigan.
1965 to what now?
1955 until 1965, we lived in Michigan.
1955 to 1965. He lived in Michigan. So.
But we spent all our summers here with my grandparents, working their farm.
Tom, girl, thank you for subbing to me. And that's what I ate for supper was pepperoni pizza. Yeah, they're going to have to get back to that natural fertilizer before long. We just going to have to get back to making our stuff here in the United States and not worry about importing all this crap.
Yeah, because the thing about here is I hear again, I don't really have the space to even plant a garden here. And
You don't have to have a big space, Kenny. You gotta, you gotta.
you gotta have good ground, good soil, though.
Well, you can take and plant that stuff in boxes or something like that, and it don't take no. You'd be surprised what a 4x8 box, 4 foot by 8 foot. You can grow a hell of a lot of stuff in a box that big.
Well, and two, we have a lot of loose animals around here that run loose, and they would eat it up before it got it.
But that's the thing about raising it in what they call them raised bed gardens.
Yeah.
You build a box, well, you can put wire around it then. Keep stuff out of it. But it don't take no time. I know a lady. I helped her get started in an RV a little bit, and she's full time RV, and she's got a garden in pots. She'll move for 2 weeks, and she'll take her pots and set them outside, and she grows some vegetables like that. Not a whole lot. Yeah, 5 gallon buckets do. I'll be back in just a minute.
No, I would not try that. I would not try that at all, William.
What's that?
Pepperoni pizza with M&Ms on top of it.
Oh, God.
I would not try M&Ms with I would not try M&Ms on top of my pepperoni pizza. That just ruined it.
I saw a van life. You ever see them grow
Good night, T.
the potatoes in tires? You take them tires, and as them potatoes grow up, they put another tire on it and put more dirt in it. There was one guy on the internet got 60 pounds of potatoes out of one plant doing it like that.
What's that now, Ron? I'm sorry.
And this guy was taking just regular car tires and planting potatoes in them, lay them on the side, plant potatoes in them. When they
Yeah.
get so high, he'd put another tire on it, put some more dirt in it. And out of that one deal, he got, I think it was either 55 or 65 pounds of potatoes out of that one plant.
Yeah.
So, it don't take much room.
Hey, Lady Bird.
Ooh, my Lord. You ever grow the upside down tomatoes kicking? Yeah, I got a ton of onions.
No, everybody's back now.
What?
Everybody's back now. Everybody was spinning on the screen on my end.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why, but
200 pounds of potatoes planted. Ooh, Lord.
let's see. I was going to read this question. I was going to read this thing here that said, Kicking the Country said, Kenny, you can grow maters in a hanging basket and never have to stake them. Interesting.
I tell you what, if you get, yeah, I've seen them plant it in a straw hay bale. You you can just do a lot in the garden if you want to.
Hey, NDT show.
Hello there.
See, my other family that they used to grow have a garden and stuff and things, but I just never did know how. I just never did. I've never grown one, so I don't even know how to even. I've never.
I tried it one time, didn't have much luck kicking.
But I do like homegrown. I do like homegrown maters and vegetables, and
They taste so much better than what you buy out of a store. It's not even funny.
I do like homegrown homegrown veggies and stuff and fruits.
Oh, Lord. They, time, what are you talking about, William? That's just like I planted a bunch of radishes that are going pretty good. You can take them things and pickle them and put them in an ice box. Boy, they're good.
I don't like radishes. I, I can't stand. I don't like horseradish or any of those like that. Oh, I'm out on that deal. Ugh.
It's about 2 hours. Yeah, we got onions are not very big, but we got them coming out.
I like some good old Vidalia onions.
They, I'm not real crazy about onions. I like to cook with them.
I can actually eat a onion and believe it or not, I can actually eat a raw onion like a tomato.
I tell you what, I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for them damn green onions. I mean, green tomatoes to get ready. I'm ready for some of
Oh,
them.
I can eat a green. I can eat a green tomato like an apple. I can just go and buy it from the store and just chow down on it. Like I said before, I can eat them. I can either eat them fried or raw.
I like them deep fried, boy. You can't beat that. Woo, that's good.
No, I'm not trying that, William.
You wouldn't try them?
Onion dipped in the honey.
Oh, I don't think so. Sound that.
You need to try that, Lillian. Just coat them in cornmeal and flour and slice them and then deep fry them. Boy, they're good. Just make
I've
sure
not had the ramps kicking the country, but I've been wanting to try some.
ramps. What the hell is that?
You're gonna get that certain time of year.
Wow. Every time I think about all them tomatoes, I like them, but you can't eat with so many of them. But ooh, them
Yeah, if you eat too many of them, they'll give you gout.
make that homemade salsa out of them tomatoes. Ooh, you talk about good now.
Unless you get unless you eat more of the, um, unless you eat like the yellow tomatoes or whatever,
One's got less acid.
ones that's got less acid.
Oh, okay. Spring onion. Yeah, my dad had a ranch and had a little creek running through it. Yeah, I bet there were 10, 15 acres of them wild onions down there. You walked through it, and that's all you could smell was onions. And see, I like that sour taste.
Yeah, there was a guy that used to work at, I don't know if he still works there at Food Center or not, but he was telling me about those ramps. And he said he makes soups and stuff out of them.
They're really pungent.
And what was it? What else was it? Uh,
I don't know, but I saw where Food City had some a couple of weeks ago, but they were like $5 for a little one. 4.99.
onion rings with Swiss cheese and marinated in hot honey. Put them into.
Oh Lord.
tell you what, there's not many fresh vegetables I don't like. Have you ever uh, ate any radishes where they cut them and they flour them and roast them?
Oh,
Now you talk about good. Woo! There's all radishes just raw. I don't particularly care for, but there's all kind of ways to do them. I love them things pickled now. If you like dill pickles, you like pickled radishes. I like them.
Y'all can have all my. You can have my share of radishes because I won't eat them. I don't want.
You just well, you gotta try them a little different. If they're pickled and they've got that sour taste like a dill pickle's got, you'd probably like them.
Well, yeah, I'd probably like it like that, but as far as eating them raw, no. Mm-mm. I know a lot of people put radishes in their salad, and I'm like, nope. Mm-mm.
But
Yeah.
radishes are easy to grow though. 25 days from the day you plant them till the day you start picking them.
Yeah, I like anything with I like vinegar and things like that. Anything pickled like that.
There's a couple. I pickle them radishes, and the other thing I pickle that a lot of people don't like, but once they eat them pickled, they love them, and that's okra.
Now I've never had I've had cooked okra and things, but I've never had pickled okra. Hey, A to Z, Dan.
You know, down here, man, if you keep the soil real loose, they don't get real hot. But if you got that soil and it starts getting hard and they can't spread out, well, then they get where they get pretty damn hot. I like horseradish on one thing. You can take a good cut of prime rib and a little bit of horseradish on it. Woo! That'll make you slap your brain 3 or 4 times. Yeah, a lot of places don't. They don't even know what okra is. Okra came from Africa. It's not a native plant. It's like sweet potatoes. They sweet potatoes are or from South America. They're not native here. Yeah, and see, I don't. I can eat it like it doesn't bother me, but that pickle okra is not slimy at all. It's crisp. Where are you at, Lady Bird D? Never tried that one kicking. Yeah, it don't let them grow. That'll make them hot. Mm, I tell you what, I just like just fresh sweet corn is pretty hard to beat.
She's in the UK.
Okay. Yeah, probably not hot enough. That okra's a hot weather plant. The hotter it gets, the better it likes it. But you gotta pick it. You gotta pick it. If you let it start getting too big, it gets tough, and then it'll quit making. Then, but you can get okra and be a foot long if you don't pick it. Oh yeah, woo, that's good. Oh, well, good luck, Carl.
Good luck with that, Ellsworth Carl, and prayers. Hope everything turns out okay with that.
In DT, I got up north, up in the top part of Indiana. A lot of them Amish folks are up there, and when that corn gets in season, you wouldn't believe the different ways they got of cooking that corn. I mean, barbecued and roasted, and you know, they fix it every kind of way in the world.
What our local food city here, we have. They sometimes make um, smoked corn,
Yeah, throw it
and
on.
oh man, it make your tongue slap your brain.
Yeah. I tell you what, for me, good sweet corn right out of the field. Slap a little butter on that thing. I just I can make myself sick eating those.
Oh, yeah.
Lady Bird says to say hello to you.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I like stuff that's pickled, so
He says hello back to you.
there's not much that's pickled that I don't like. I got to pickling some squash last year, some summer squash, and they turned out pretty good. Just got to cut them real thin. I'm thinking wear that dehydrator out this year. Yeah. I never would have thought about that. I tell you what, there used to be peaches all over this. Thank you, Lillian. Yeah, the all over this country, all kind of peach orchards, and you don't hardly see them roadside stands. You know where you could buy them fresh, but you don't hardly see that anymore.
Mhm.
Peaches and cream corn is good. I never tried that
I
mixture.
haven't tried that. I haven't seen corn though.
What are you doing, buddy? Come get some petting.
You'll get there eventually, van life biker.
When I was up there, the one thing that you can get up there that you can't get down here is cherries. Lord, I didn't know there were so many different varieties of cherries. They have black cherries and yellow cherries and green cherries and cherries and every roadside stand would just be boxes and boxes of them things. Yeah, he had a rough day. I had a bunch of stuff I had to do, so he got left here by himself today, and that just he don't handle that real good.
Okay, I'm glad you corrected on that because I because I literally thought that that's what you was talking about. So, what is peaches and cream?
Yeah, there's an oatmeal.
No, this is. He says that this is not actual what you think. This is something different.
I don't know. That's the
What
only
do they
kind
got?
of cream I know.
Even Dad doesn't know what you're even talking about.
I've never heard of it like that. It's just cream corn down here. Is all you see.
Yeah, I've never heard of peaches and cream corn.
Well, they were fine though, but
Because I do like peaches and I like cream corn. But I don't know if I'd like them two together or not.
Okay, yeah, I remember seeing that now.
Okay, so NDT show says peaches and cream corn. Peaches and cream is a brand of corn like yellow sweet corn. It's yellow and white mix. How do you pronounce that? I do not know.
I don't know.
Okay, so
Oh, kernels is what.
I still had never kernels. Okay.
We got right here at my buddy's house. He got a big peach tree. That thing will be just covered up with peaches, and just as soon as one of them gets about half grown, something hits them things. Squirrels, birds, everything in the world. He has never got a peach off that tree. And I mean, it has a jillion of them. I told him he needs to get some net and put over it. Yeah, I like him peaches too. Hello, Linda. Ooh, that's one thing I miss from up there, Indiana and Wisconsin. Them dang strawberries up there get as big as your fist, and they just growing everywhere. And sweet, woo. These you get in the store down here, always you nearly need to put sugar on them. They're so sour. That buddy of mine did something this year on his onions. He bought one of these round horse straws, the smaller ones, and it's about 3 foot across, I guess. He planted that thing just solid onions in compost, and boy, they're doing good. You gone, lady?
Have a good one, Lady Bird.
The Yeah, and see, we don't have many blackberries down here. Now we got dewberries; they go wild. You ever eat any mulberries, Kenny?
Mulberries?
Yeah,
No, I don't think so. What is that?
it's a tree, and it's got a berry sort of like a blackberry or dewberry,
Hmm.
and they're
I don't
sweet.
think so.
They're sweet.
And I've had blackberry. I've had blackberry and blueberries and
Yeah, NTD knows what them mulberries are. One time we had two huge mulberry trees in the backyard, and one day I heard these birds just raising hell. What's going on? And I went and looked out the back door, and there was a flock of blackbirds out there. And about half of them were walking around on the ground, falling over. I thought, Lord, they got some kind of disease. And I got to watching them, and what happened? Those mulberries were falling on the ground, and they were fermenting. They were so thick, and them birds were eating them things, just getting drunker than a skunk. I mean, they were wiped out. A little bit, they'd get up and start eating them again. But it was funny watching them trying to fly or walk. Now, see, now I never have had those, Lillian. I bet that's right, kicking. I need to come up your country and hunt them black bear.
I always heard mulberries were poisonous to humans.
No, I've ate a ton of them things.
Hmm.
I just tell kids that where they won't get that purple stuff all over them.
Uh, but I've never had it because I'd always heard that they were poisonous to humans.
No, they're not.
I would try them. I mean, yeah, I'd give them a try.
If you, okay, I've never heard of those, Lily. Yeah, I need to find a place to go bear hunting.
Don't y'all have bars in Texas?
No, they're just a very few,
Mm.
and they're just coming back. For a long time, we didn't have any.
Of course, you don't live around the mountains, though, do you?
No,
He lives in mostly in desert. It's,
no, it's not desert where I live.
oh, is it?
No,
It's
it's
not.
where I live is a lot of trees and
Oh, okay.
rolling hills. It's green.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Now you go out west or down south, like where Lorraine is.
Yeah.
That's more desert down there. There's a lot of mesquite trees and stuff, but it's dry country. You go to West Texas, get up there where Amy's at. Well, now that's high desert up there. It's like
Oh,
sort of Arizona.
okay.
You got to remember though, Texas is like 1,000 miles across both directions.
Oh, yeah.
I seen it.
So you got just about every kind of.
I seen the email.
Yeah, Lillian, we got they call them Mustang grapes here. They grow all over the place.
I've heard of sweet corn. Yeah, I've had sweet corn before.
Well, folks, we've been on here 2 hours and nearly 20 minutes. I guess it's about time to start winding it down. I done made me hungry again. I got a gallon of ice cream in deep freeze. I might have to go get into that. You know these fruit cups, Kenny, that got the cherries and pineapple, all that junk in them cut up. You
Yeah.
know, I like to take ice cream and dump one of them over the top of it. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, y'all have a good night now. Kenny enjoyed it, bub,
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
and we'll
I
holler at
think,
you later.
I think I'm gonna go and try to watch some YouTube videos. I haven't. He was in here earlier, Linda. He, I reckon he's living out of his van, isn't he, Ron?
Yeah, he said he's living out of his van, but said he was doing a lot better. He was feeling a lot better. So, all right, good night, folks. Y'all have a great one.
Good night, guys.